with. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Good morning, beautiful people. I'm lost. Good morning. Get your coffee, your tea, your water, your orange juice, whatever it is that you're drinking, and a little bit of me this morning. Good morning, beautiful people. It is Thursday. It is trusting, thankful Thursday. Turn it around. Do whatever you need to do. Thursday. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Miss K. You know what? I am so not liking this lighting, you guys. But nonetheless, whatever. And it's funny because when I started doing the live, good morning, Miss Dow, good morning, beautiful. When I started doing these lives, a friend of mine bought the little light thing, and I have it. I don't know how to use it. I'm real extra, but nonetheless, good morning, Grand Rising, beautiful. How are you? How are you? How are you? First off, let's start out with, if you open up these two wonderful things on your face this morning, you've already started out with the blessing for today. And my prayer for you is that you continue on to receive blessings throughout the day, no matter how big or how small. But not only that, that you're able to recognize some of those blessings so that you can be humble and grateful, so the universe will open up and pour out more blessings and you have room enough to receive. So good morning, beautiful people. Good morning. Good morning, cousin Nikki. Good morning, Wanda. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning, everybody. How are you? I have our affirmation for today. It's Thursday, so I got us a crazy, sexy love note, as well as I'm going to give us a card from the angels and the ancestors today. So good morning, beautiful people. I'm ready. I'm ready, you guys. Tomorrow is Friday the 13th. I'm a big Halloween fan. So I'm trying to think of something special for you guys. And it's funny because yesterday, I'm just going to show you guys right quick. And I probably got to cleanse them before I start using them. But in the mail yesterday came new cards. Look at them. That's funny because they look like, they blend in with this Halloween stuff. But it's a thick deck too. It's like, I think it's like 78 cards in here. But here it is, you guys. I done added another deck to the thing. And these cards are called the Light Seers. So, nonetheless, I be up doing my thing, and I'm gonna see what I can come up with for tomorrow, because like I said, I'm a really big Halloween fan. I love Halloween. It's 3 days before my birthday. I love Christmas too, but I love Halloween, as well as in the words of my brother-in-law, is also fuck you Friday. So we gonna have us a release. So I think that I'm going to do that. We're going to have a release because we will be releasing all of those fuck yous. Now that's funny because because I was talking to a friend of mine the other day. Ran across this little thing, and I don't know, you guys probably have seen it as well. It's a little jar about this big, and it has little fucks in it. Funny, little fucks in it. And I told her I'm gonna buy this jar, and I'm gonna give people fucks, which means that if I help you, I'm gonna give you a fuck, because that means I gave a fuck, right? I'm sorry, there's a lot of cussing here, but the word fuck is involved. And so guess what? When you help me, either you'll give me my fuck back or you could throw the fuck in the garbage. But guess what? When the jar is empty, I have no more fucks to give. So I thought that would be a really good gift for me. So I think I'm going to do that. See what I'm saying? I'm just multitasking. I'll be doing all kind of stuff. But good morning, you guys. I hope everybody is having a wonderful week. I am, as you can see. I'm perky, I'm up, I'm ready to do my thing. I got the boo-boo stank. And once again, my grandson is having surgery this morning. And so I am putting out into the universe that I hope. Absolutely, I sure will. I swear I will. Yes, I will, ma'am. Yeah, so yes, my grandson is having surgery this morning, and so I pray that all is well. I hope that the universe and the gods and the goddesses touch everybody that's involved with him and make sure that he is okay and he comes back whole and complete, just like he is right now. And so all is in divine order. And I'm going to keep right on moving along because everything is great, you guys. But I'm definitely, because I'm with you with the no fucks. Because guess what? I promise you my jar going to get empty pretty soon. When I get the jar, I'm going to show it to y'all and I'm going to show you how quick it get empty. I promise you. And then when it get empty, I'm going to tell y'all I ain't got no more fucks to give. See what I'm saying? Yours too. I promise you. It's going to, because we help people so often. And the funny thing is that they're not even going to pay attention to the instructions because I told you, if I give you a fuck, if you help me out, you give me my fuck back, right? Fair exchange ain't no robbery. I promise you, they're going to either throw it in the garbage or they're going to give me my fuck back. And guess what? I'm going to be fresh out of fucks. So good morning, you guys. Today's affirmation says, joy opens many doors for me. My self-confidence is growing. Your self-confidence is growing. Joy opens many doors for me. My self-confidence is growing. Let me tell you something. The thing that just popped in my head when I read this was I went into a store and it was about 2 weeks back. A guy came in and he was selling juices or that homemade juices that he made out of alkaline water. And as he came in, he had another young man with him that had some kind of disability. I don't know what it was. I didn't ask. I turned around and I began, it was putting his stuff out. I began to chit with him just for a hot second because, I talk and move around. And so I was trusting God for Miracles Thursday. I'm taking that. And so as I'm talking to the guy, the young man that's disabled was kind of, he was doing some movements, but the funny thing was he reminded me of Madison. And so I asked the guy how much was the juice, blah, 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 this and this. And I ended up getting some juice from him. And as I'm walking off, because I don't think that he knew that I heard him, but as I'm walking off, he said he's asking the other guys inside of the location. He said, does she come in here often? He said, because her energy is so awesome. Did y'all hear me? He's asking the guys in the store where I just came out of, do you know that young lady? Because her energy is so awesome. There we go. I'm looking for it. Okay. Cousin Nikki. Awesome October news. She says, I've been offered more hours at my current job. Bingo. That's what I'm talking about right there. And picked up a new PCA client. And I'll be representing my job doing a trunk or treat for the babies on October the 24th. That is an awesome October. And it's still haven't even made it to the middle yet. And that is an awesome October. Just recognizing those small things and they're not small things, they're big things. Congratulations, Miss Nikki. Congratulations. I'm so proud of you, sweetheart. I'm so proud of you for even recognizing they seem like minute little shit. You getting more hours at work, it seem like minute little stuff that they should be doing anyways, or whatever the case may be. But guess what? You wasn't getting them hours, remember? Remember you was only getting 20 hours and now they're giving you 26 or now they're giving you 30 or whatever the case may be. Guess what? That's more money in your pocket. That's a blessing. Thank you for recognizing that. And you didn't pick up another client. That's more money. And then she doing something in the community that trunk or treat with the boo-boo stanks. So congratulations, Nikki. I am so proud of you, sweetheart. Keep pushing. Keep pushing because she is the epitome of showing how this manifestation, how this stuff work. Y'all ain't gotta just look at me. Guess what? You look at Miss Wanda. You can look at Miss Nikki. You can look at you can look at Miss K. You can look at Miss Dial. You can look at people and see their lives progressing forward. You can look at Alex. You can look at Michelle. You can look at their life progresses forward as you use these steps, as you manifest your stuff. Your life progresses forward. It don't move forward as fast as you want it to. Cause we want to go from fucking poor to rich all the time. But guess what? not only is she enriching her pockets, she's enriching her spirit at the same time. You got to do both. You see what I'm saying? She's doing both. So she's helping out her spirit as she's helping out her pockets and enriching other people's spirit as well. It is. I'm so happy. Whoo, girl, get it. She said 40 hours now. 40 hours now. When I went from part-time to full-time. What are y'all talking about? That's what I don't understand. This stuff works. It works. I promise you it works. I wish Alex was on this morning so she could tell you just how much of a mean ass I was. I was really mean. I was a mean person. And that was because I didn't know how to love myself. And I was always in protective mode. I was always in protective mode because I felt like somebody was always trying to hurt me. Girl. They said, you ain't got to protect you, baby. We got you. Just learn how to tune in with us. And all that protecting, you ain't got a big dog, because we're going to show that you a big dog. We're going to give you all that energy that you need. You're going to display all the perfectionist that you need to. You're going to be the person we need you to be. And I am the person that first I need to be, and the person that they need me to be, so that I can bring people like you to them. And so I'm proud of what I do too. Thank you. I'm proud of what I do because you know what? It brings you guys closer to them, which means that they accept and love each and every one of us. So they don't just show out for me. I don't just get on here and brag about my ish. I get on here and brag about y'all's because I'm happy that I can see what they're doing through you guys too. So I'm excited. I'm excited. Awesome October. Let's get it. Let's get it, you guys. Cause we're gonna have us we're gonna end this year with a bang. I promise you. I was thinking maybe, because I know the holidays are coming up, you guys. And I was thinking, because it's always really nice to receive gifts. It's always nice to receive gifts, no matter what it is. And and it just ran across my head, and I was thinking, because I think way far ahead sometimes. And I was thinking maybe for Christmas, you guys, I know that we don't all have a whole lot of money. And if $25 is really, that's really a decent gift to me. And if you guys are willing and able, hey, we can drop names in a hat. And I can pull a name and I'll give you, so it'll be a secret sister Santa. Secret Sister Santa. So I'll inbox you the person name that was chose, and you purchase something for them for at least $25 and send it to them, because everybody likes to receive a gift. So that's just a thought, you guys. And so I'm just throwing it out there early so that, maybe we can make that happen. And even if you thought of something for the Boo Boo Stank Stanks, if we do something collectively together to do something for all of these grandbabies that we have, or these children that we have, or whatever it may be, however you guys see fit. But it is definitely a giving season. And so I encourage you guys to give, to people that you love and people that you don't know, people that needs it, or whatever the case may be. But I think that that's a really good idea. I know I love being a Secret Santa. I do too. Oh, look at here. Hi, and I haven't forgotten about you, Cousin Bird. You know what? So she pop in every now and then, and you know what, sweetheart, I haven't forgotten about you. You are doing amazing. And here it is again. Sometimes when people get quiet, we forget about them. And when you get quiet, that means that you're working really hard on the shit that you got going on. So again, Miss Bird, I am so sorry. I haven't forgotten about you, sweetheart. You are doing amazing as well. Because guess what? Look what our card says. Give each other space. And they're saying give each other space because you need space to grow. You need space to understand. You need space for a whole lot of things. They say give each other space. Just like the moon, the stars, the planets, the earth, everything needs space. It says sometimes it's hard to work out our differences when we don't have enough space. Sometimes it's hard to work out our differences when we don't have enough space. So that means when people crowd in our space, when there's too much going on around us, it's hard for us to clear our mind. It's hard to work stuff out because it's too much going on. We got too much on our fucking plate. They say, hey, so take a deep breath. So take a step back, take a deep breath, and create room for authentic conversation. That's funny because communication been coming up a lot lately. It says for authentic conversation, perhaps you need to consult with a therapist to guide you through an emotional ticket, or maybe just need some new tools for healthier communication. Did y'all hear that? Maybe you just need some new tools for healthier communication. Whatever it is, don't try to fix it right now. Give each other space. I don't know who that's for. Sometimes we always want stuff fixed right now. And they say, hey, sometimes you got to be quiet. Sometimes you got to sit still. Sometimes hey, wait a minute. Let me wait 1 minute. Let me get myself together before I go attacking this problem or whatever the case may be. And sometimes if you get quiet, they give you right answer on how to communicate your issue. Because sometimes when you attack people, when you come at them, and it's funny because I read it this morning, and this is why we probably got this card, because I read this on Facebook this morning. They said people have a problem with communication. And so every time somebody talks to you is how dare her, check me, disrespect me, blah, blah, blah. And that's not what people really are trying to do. They're really trying to get an understanding on what's going on so they can fix the problem. Because if they didn't care about fixing the problem, usually they don't have a fucking conversation. They just drop you like a bad habit and they keep going. So when people try to come at you and they try to talk to you and we get so offended, here we go with checking our emotions again. We get offended. We get offended with people's tone. We get offended with how they come on us. We get offended with if you feel like somebody checking you, we get offended. I get it. My mom used to tell me all the time, it ain't what you say, it's how you say it. I didn't used to understand that. I didn't. I used to be like, shit, you're supposed to say whatever. But your tone is something else. When you come at somebody and you got a defensive tone, they already on the defensive. If I'm talking to you and I'm directly talking to you and I'm already offended, I'm already mad, I'm already upset, you already can feel that off of me anyways. You're going to get offended. You're going to start tripping and it's going south already. But if I come at you and I say, hey, Miss Wanda, you know that talk we had yesterday, I didn't quite understand, or I felt this particular way about it, you're more receptive to hear what I got to say, right? I'm getting it off my chest, but you're more receptive to hear me. When I say, hey, I didn't quite understand, or the way you made me feel, I felt bad, or I didn't, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't like that. I didn't get that like that, or you know what I'm saying? Could you please explain to me why you said this? And then guess what? Sometimes you'll get, damn, I'm sorry. I didn't even mean to do that to you. I was mad at somebody else. That didn't have nothing to do with you. I'm sorry. But you got to give people space. And you got to learn how to communicate. We got a problem with this mouth. We always running this mother. But we ain't running it for the right thing. We ain't running it to encourage people. We're not running it to solve problems. We running it gossiping. We running it angry. We running it mad. You don't run it and lift your sisters up. You don't run it and lift your brother up. Let me tell you something. When I go in the store, I don't care how mad. Hello, how are you? And for some reason, I don't know what it's been lately. Like I told you, even with the guy walking out the store, it happened to me every time I go in the store. I went in the dollar store, getting something, just picking up some few little things. I'm in the store and I'm happy. all the time. I'm happy. Them people ain't did nothing to me. I don't care if I ain't happy. They ain't gonna know I'm not happy because it ain't none of their business. I ain't gonna carry no drama into somebody else's store. So I go to the counter and I'm like, hey girl, what's going on? How you doing? Blah, blah, blah. And we chitting it up for a minute. And as soon as I left, she said, you have a wonderful day, just like your spirit, sweetheart. You have a wonderful day, just like your spirit. People see you. They feel you. And so you think you fooling people when you had that nasty, shitty spirit on you, when you talking about folks, when you judging people, you think they don't see you too? I told you we all got superpowers. And just because we don't use them don't mean that we don't see shit. Don't mean that we don't feel stuff. Don't mean that we don't know stuff. That lady could feel my spirit. You see what I'm saying? So she can feel my spirit. That means that she has a superpower, which means she's an empath, which means that, hey, she may just not know that. That's all. It's okay. People don't know why they feel the way they feel about you. But obviously they get stuff off of you. And so sometimes we're thinking we doing real good and blah, blah, blah. But behind closed doors, you shitting on people. You talking about folks. You scamming. You're thinking about doing stuff to people and this and this. You being judgmental. You talking stuff about them and this and this. That's behind closed doors because when you out here in these streets, you act like you ain't doing nothing wrong. Don't throw no rocks and have no hands because baby, God see everything. So you can talk about people. You can be judgmental and you wonder why your life ain't going nowhere. Your life ain't going nowhere because you too busy shitting on people. Don't do that. Because we have enough stuff to carry with us. And doodle is not one of them. So if that's a part of your makeup, if that's what you do to people, if you talk about them like a dog behind closed doors and smile in their face and think that they don't know it, they know. They just don't say nothing. And then that's how you start getting played too. Because guess what? Somebody is playing you. The same way you playing somebody else. Karma is a motherfucker, ain't it? I'm just saying. Anyways, let's go ahead and get us an Angels and Ancestors card. I know I'm on one this morning because it's going to be Fuck You Friday tomorrow. Because ain't nobody got time for that. You don't want to do people both. You got to give people space. You got to give them time to work some of their stuff out. You know what I'm saying? When I got stuff going on, sometimes I have to pull away. Ain't that right, Bird? Sometimes we have to pull away. We got to pull away from people we love. We got to pull away from our friends. Not that I don't love my friends. But guess what? They don't have the same problem going on as me sometimes. And sometimes they don't understand. And sometimes I got to get quiet in order to continue on to do the stuff that I got to do. Give people space and understanding. She said, A North is full. You know what? I caught that. I know what that means. And it is. I get it. They so happy for you guys. Look at there. We got the high priestess. The high priest. You see what I'm going in. It says intent and create. Intend and create. Intend. Let me go a little further so you can see it. Intend and create. The high priest. Intend and create. That sounds like manifestation to me, but let's go. I'm going to get what we got. Intend and create. It says, recognize that you have the power to change your life. When I tell you, the cards be on point all the damn time. It says, recognize you have the power to change your life. Face your fear and align with the light. Didn't I just say that? If you back talking people and behind the closet, behind the closed doors, behind this, you need to fix that. You need to fix yourself first so that you can align yourself with light and love. And I told you that ain't always, hey, it ain't love, light, and happiness and peace and grease and all the time. It's not always like that. But you got to have some kind of standards. You got to have some kind of boundaries. And let me tell you something. They ain't too kind to you shitting on people and think that they're going to bless you. That don't work like that. If you getting down on people, if you intentionally know that you're getting down on people, you continue to get blessings. But you can get some karma behind that, because you can't continuously doodle on people and think that ain't nothing gonna happen. Whether you do it in the light or you do it in the dark, doodle still stink. I'm just saying. And so you can do that. We all got free will. But I promise you, the stuff that come behind that, you're gonna wonder why all this karma, why all this bad stuff, why I can't get ahead, why. Go check yourself on some of the stuff that you be doing. Because guess what? It come back. I promise you it do. It says in many traditions, the high priest is a physical embodiment of the divine masculine. He acts as a bridge between worlds and is able not only to And is able not only to divine the future, but to help create it too. That sounds crazy, but I know what it meant. So it says that the high priest bridged the gaps between worlds and is also able to help create your future. So that's what they're saying. So he bridged the gaps between worlds, which means that you know that we exist on other planes, right? Ain't going there. Yep. Probably need to do your own homework. We exist on different planes. And I know that probably sounds crazy to some people, but what they're saying is they bridge the gap between those planes, because sometimes your other self, and that's funny because if people watch Charm and shit like that, they'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And I know it seems crazy to y'all because your higher self telling your other self what to do or whatever the case may be, but guess what? That's a real thing. Just to let you know. So they're saying that, hey, we bridge the gap between there so that guess what? It don't be physical that they show up, but sometimes your higher self let yourself hear that, hey, don't do that because that's going to mess up. You're going to mess our future up. You're going to do something up here that's going to mess us up. So they say, hey, don't do that. Your higher self tell you not to do something and you know it. They said he may be the leader in his spiritual tradition or a pagan traditions, be second to the high priestess, but he is always spiritually connected and disciplined with great respect for his creator and his particular practice. With great respect for his creator and particular practice. So they're saying whatever you believe in, whoever, if it's God, if it's Buddha, whatever religion that you believe in, they said that he has great respect for his creator. If you think it's the universe, if you think it's gods and goddesses, if you think it's angels and archangels, if you think it's spirit guides, deities, ancestors, whatever you think it is, they said he is right there. It says, in reading, this card can represent a spiritual figure, leader, or teacher in your life, or an aspect of your path that has led you where you are today. Okay, I am definitely a spiritual figure, leader, teacher, spiritual figure, leader, teacher. I do all of those things because I lead by example. I am a figure. I definitely walk in this thing. There is not a time that you call me. I am always Teresa, but I definitely walk in this thing. I'm definitely this person right here that I am. And I teach whatever it is that I pick up, whatever it is that I know that can enhance your life. I teach it. I give it. I freely give it. It's funny because you know what? I pay attention and I watch stuff and I see little things where they have particular groups where you can pay a certain amount of money to be in this group and get this information from them. And the funny thing is that people pay. They do. They pay. Even if it's $29 a month to get a candle or whatever, or to be in this particular group because they feel like everybody else is not getting it. But the person that gives it away so freely, they think you crazy. They won't pay you. They won't do anything. And that's absolutely fine. That's why I keep a job or try to work or whatever the case may be, because I don't look to live off of people. I don't look to build a business living off of people, because I know that everybody has a superpower. And I don't want you guys to rely on me to use your superpower. You see, and that's probably what I want to say. Yeah, and I don't want to call them fake or whatever the case may be, but you guys know that you have superpowers. You know that you have these things. And so often we just reach out to other people to get confirmation and clarification of things that we already know that we have. And we pay people to do that. And I'm not talking shit, because I've paid people to get readings and stuff like that, when guess what? I knew all the answers within myself. And sometimes readings are good. They are good. But they aren't good when they cost $100, or they aren't good that every time that I give you a reading, I'm expecting money or monetary. I can't live my life off of giving readings. I'm sorry, because you rely on those readings, and then when they don't turn out, or when the energy not right, or when you feel like I haven't given you what you want, guess what? You'll go away from me. And I don't want you to go away because you feel like I gave you something false, because I'm not fake. Y'all hear that? That's real slapping. I'm not fake. And so I'm not talking mess about people that charge or whatever the case may be. I'm not. That's how they build their business, and that is what they do. But there are people that have it where you pay them every month. Like it's a monthly thing in order to get these tidbits or whatever the case may be. I don't know. I've never been that person. And I've never been that person to pay somebody on a consistent basis to give me some information. I'll read. I'll do my own research, I guess. And maybe that's why I'm not winning all the time, because I won't do that for people. You won't get rich off of me being poor, trying to get a little bit of money. I can't do that to people. And I know that we don't have it like that. And so, why in the world would I try to take $25 from you to give you some advice? You don't have it to give to me like that. Because guess what? When you have it, you definitely give. Whenever I'm selling something, when I have something for sale, you guys buy, you get. That's enough. And y'all people feel like their time is worth money, but everybody's time is worth something. Man, so sometimes we want to save money. How are you going to save money if you keep throwing it out the window? And it's funny because we can have one person that take a class, and instead of that one person paying and take the class and pass it on to everybody they know, so everybody ain't got to pay, they so jealous hearted and so mean. They say, oh, fuck it, you pay too. I had to pay. You pay too. I ain't going to give you the information for free. I'm going to give you whatever information I got for free. Because guess what? I've been that person that people don't give shit to for free. And that's okay that they don't give it to me for free, because God loves me so much. They love me so much that they gave me a brain up here that they say, hey, when people don't give you something, go look for it. We're going to help you find it. We're going to put you up there, that pedestal. So they work it out for me, even when people think that they working against me. It's okay, because you couldn't work against me even if you tried. Even if you tried. All of your stuff gonna fall on deaf ears and hollow ground because I've done nothing wrong. And I don't take from people that I know don't have. I don't hurt people intentionally unless you're trying to hurt me or my family. But outside of that, I intend and create. I create exactly what I want. And you guys do too. Look at y'all doing all great and stuff. And so I love you, Cousin Nikki. And so all of those things, you guys are amazing and you guys have been doing great. I encourage every last one of you guys to keep believing in you. Because one day we're going to click this live and I'm probably not going to be here or whatever the case may be. But you're going to remember every damn thing that I said. Every step that you took to get where you are now. And even when you fall down after I'm gone or after this, you're going to remember I can get back up. I got this shit and it's all about me. You're going to remember me. You're going to remember me for being the person that I am and encouraging you guys to be the person that you are. And so with that, it is absolutely a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. It is going to be trusting. We are going to have a good time today. Halloween is coming. The weather is changing. Also, we getting some issues with colds and stuff. So I'm encouraging you guys to get up on your elderberry and make sure you stock up with some cold supplies or whatever the case may be, your vitamins and stuff like that, because we older, our system is a little different. I'm encouraging you guys to take care of you. Because when you take care of you, you take care of the most important person that takes care of everything else that loves. So when you take care of you, you take care of everybody else that you love. You get what I'm saying? Because they love you and they want you to take care of you. They can't call you Nan. Ain't that right, Miss Wanda? They can't call you Nan. They can't call you Miss Dow. They can't call you Auntie Nikki. They can't call you Miss K. They can't call you Grandma K when you ain't feeling good, when you ain't up to par, and when you ain't here. You get what I'm saying? You are the most important person. Know that. Because you create everything that you want in your life. Get to manifesting. Because you guys are great. I see greatness all the time in you guys. And I know y'all like, hey, she be over her head. But that's all right. Because guess what? I'm following it. Because when I see it, I follow it. And I'm looking dead at it. You guys shine brighter than y'all have ever shined before. You know how they say rub the magic genie lamp? That's what I do to y'all. I kind of rub y'all up and rub stuff off of y'all. And y'all just pow, take off. I love it. You guys are great. And keep being great. Keep being great. Because there is nothing that you can't do. There's no mountain you can't climb. There's nothing you can't do. Even when you're struggling, you still got this. So I love you guys so very much. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow, but I know it's Angel Answers. I know it's Angel Answers. But definitely, I got to come on here with something spectacular because it's fucking Friday. And it's Fuck You Friday. And it's Friday the 13th. So I'm going to work on what I need to do for you guys tomorrow because it's a special day for me. And I love 13. For some reason, that seemed to be my magic number. So you guys go out, have a wonderful day, expect the unexpected because I'm going to try to give y'all that tomorrow. We're going to do something a little different. I love you. You have a wonderful day. Go out and be blessed. And again, congratulations, Cousin Nikki, on your awesome October. Again, congratulations, Miss K, on your awesome October. And whenever you guys get on here and tell me what your awesome October is, I'm going to congratulate your ass too. So have a great day. I love you guys so very much. Go out and be the best version of yourself. See you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.